To answer your question, no. So as of right now, I'm about 12 pounds overweight cap. Weight's gone back up just because for 2 weeks straight now we've been eating about 3,600 calories a day, whether I'm training or not. The big thing is we were coming down too rapidly, and so we need to get ahead of that and get the body to actually slow down the rate of loss. So we've been feeding at 3,600 calories every day, and body's kind of stabilizing right in like the 222 to 224 range, so somewhere around 10 to 12 pounds above stage weight that we're shooting for, which is perfect. Today makes exactly 10 weeks out, so we got more than enough time. It pains me to not push harder right now. Like, I'd rather be in shape and everything else, but well, I'm already in shape, but I'd rather be closer to shape for the show, but also with the time length, it wouldn't make sense. So we pulled back as far as like pushing down in body weight and just focusing on training and pushing hard and recomping around this weight and just kind of mitigating stress on the body. This coming Wednesday, I go to the Grand Caymans from Wednesday to Wednesday. And the goal is, supposedly, the goal is gonna be that we're gonna hold steady on this caloric intake even while I'm out there. And then when I come back, we'll start pushing harder and start kind of the trend down to make weight for the show, which would put us at about 8 weeks out is when we'll start pushing hard, which with how my body was responding, it's really only gonna be probably about 3 to 4 weeks of pushing hard to actually make 212 or get within shooting range, probably around a 215, 216 range, because we still haven't, cardio's still only 15 minutes, stair climbing 4 days a week, and my step goal is only supposed to be 8,000 steps a day. Now I get way over that, but body's responding super well. So, and recovery's high, and the weights I'm moving just continue to get progressively heavier and heavier. They're kind of, PRs are hitting basically weekly right now, and they're pretty big jumps on PRs. So all's good. It's just a weird feeling because we're so far ahead that I'm not used to like pulling back mid-prep and actually feeding for a couple weeks, kind of stalling the body purposefully. So kind of goes against my nature where I want to dig, but that's also why I always say coaches need coaches, because otherwise I would already be shredded beyond belief and probably be super fatigued by the time I get to show day. So this is why I have an outside perspective. Yeah, so we'll use the food today and train our ass off and have some fun and go from there. Oh yeah, always. Well, and outside of that, it's having that outside perspective on what's going on with your physique, because you're gonna question everything. Again, you know, I know better. If I was coaching me, I would know better. Okay, yeah, I need to pull back for now because his body's churning too fast. You know, when you're in your own body, you don't even think about it. So 12 to start, yeah. $140. That was top set last time, so I'm gonna go there right now.
I'll finish here.
Yeah, probably finish at like 150, but we'll see. What's that?
Your form looks good.
Feels good. Never. Those days are over. I did enough of that shit in college. Enough of that shit with football, man. Never again. This and those explosive shrugs are the closest you're gonna get to me ever snatching again. Snatches and hang cleans, never again. motherfucker. Hello! First place, motherfucker. $405 next week. But it's not on your fucking plan anymore. Follow your damn plan.
First thing is I say this morning, I go, I'm down 1.5 pounds. Can I have a cheeseburger tonight? No.
Your food's already up across the fucking board. Eat your food. Go.
Which is nice.
1.
I think I can tell that by this morning.
Go. 2, 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. And done. Good. Oh. Ouch.
That's light.
Yeah. Oddly felt light that time. Ooh. I'm excited to eat my first meal. I don't ever do pre-workout meals when I come in this early. That's why I got 500 grams of orange juice. Yeah, I don't even eat. I never eat before I come in this early.
I could do like...
I mean, there's a reason why I immediately go and start eating after I'm done with this. Even if we keep calories the same, I guarantee I drop 3 to 4 pounds on this trip. Because every time I go on a trip, I lose weight.
Yeah.
Every time. Because my body finally relaxes because I'm not like constantly on the go.
Yep.
Come on! Tight. Easy. Oh, that felt good. Hurt, but good. That nose torque was exactly what I needed for that last set. Just get that little bit of push to finish it out. Oh yeah. CNS is definitely not gonna be happy about that one, but that's all right. Which is still 3 up from last week, so at the end of the workout, I'll take it. Yeah, I got to 15, took a break. Just needed to breathe. And got the last 3. I honestly could have probably pushed for 1 more, but again, trying to follow instructions and leave 1 to 2 in the tank. That was
gotta be driving you nuts.
It does. But that was like an RPE like 9. If I would have done 2 more, it would have been grinding the last 2, kind of like the hack squats the other day. I could have done 2 more, but I would have been grinding the last 2. So that's enough. Ooh. They're about to cramp too, so that's good. All right, so you got sled push down and back. Stay on your toes the whole time, drive through your toes the whole time to finish it out. Cardio to finish it out, basically. All right, so 10 weeks out as of today from show. As I kind of spoke about, we brought calories back up, so we're sitting about 3,600 calories a day. Every day has been there, whether we're training or not, this last week. And so kind of just like in a holding pattern, actually trying to gain a little bit just because we were so ahead of schedule and body's cranking so much. Anticipating that over the next week, probably holding food, we're still gonna see a drop. So we may actually progressively work food up a little bit more as I go to the Caymans. And then typically every trip that I've ever taken, vacation I've ever taken, I typically lose no matter what, just from stress coming down and having some mental clarity and not being in a rush every day. So we'll see kind of how that goes in the Caymans. Really the goal right now is kind of just hold. And then once we get back from the Caymans, we'll rip down pretty hard, more so just because I have a guest posing May 2nd that I want to look good for, in shape for. And then that'll put us at about 6 weeks out, somewhere in that area at that point in time. So we can use that May 2nd as kind of like a mock peak to see how my body responds, which we have a pretty good idea of what we're gonna be doing. So I actually had 2 gallons of vitamin D whole milk across like a 2.5 day period to fill me out, but also as my water source, quote unquote. And that kind of goes against everything bodybuilding mentality, but it works. And that's also the reason why we have so much milk products in right now. Like right now I'm drinking about 900 mils of 1% milk a day, and then also doing 300 mils of kefir a day. So I've got a lot of dairy in my diet, plus all of the Greek yogurt, which is very much against the norm when it comes to bodybuilding, but it works for me. And it's a way for us to fill me out without a bunch of volume, because I have to have dietary fats in order to fill me out, but it also helps dry me out too in the process too. So anyways, we'll go through all of that, but yeah, this is the second leg day of the new split that you guys got to see today, more posterior chain focused. We'll just continue to progress. You know, strength continues to climb right now. We're basically at this point building muscle tissue as we kind of coast over the next few weeks here before we rip. So I'm excited to start ripping down because it feels weird being in a prep and not actually focusing on getting shredded in my head. But I know we're progressing, so that's all that matters. But appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys again next week. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, follow. Appreciate you. See you next week.